What happened to women captured during Genghis Khan's conquest? The answers reveal a complex tapestry of power, survival, and transformation. In this video, we will delve into the fate of women who were captured during the campaigns of Genghis Khan. While many think of the Mongol Empire as a ruthless force of destruction, the realities of these women were often more nuanced. From roles as wives and concubines to their influence in Mongol society, their stories are key to understanding the dynamics of one of history's greatest empires. Join us as we uncover the hidden narratives of these women and their impact on the Mongol legacy. Genghis Khan, the founder of the Mongol Empire in the early 13th century, is often remembered for his military prowess and the vast territories he conquered. While his campaigns resulted in the deaths and dislocation of millions, the fate of women captured during these conquests presents a more nuanced picture. The experience of these women, ranging from tragedy to agency, reflect the complexities of Mongol society and the era's gender dynamics. Many women endured hardship and exploitation, yet others rose to positions of influence, reshaping their circumstances. This exploration will delve into the roles, treatment, and lasting impact of women captured by Genghis Khan's forces, highlighting their resilience in the face of adversity. The context of Mongol conquests. Genghis Khan, born as Temujin, unified the Mongol tribes in 1206 and embarked on an unprecedented campaign of conquest across Asia and into Europe. The Mongol military was highly mobile, using strategies that allowed them to overwhelm more static and traditional armies. As they invaded territories, they not only fought against other military forces, but also captured civilians, including women and children. These conquests often resulted in large numbers of women falling into the hands of Mongol warriors. Many of these women faced uncertain futures, becoming pawns in a brutal game of power and survival. Their fates varied widely, from servitude and forced marriages to positions of influence within the Mongol elite. The experience of these women provide a critical lens through which to understand the broader impacts of the Mongol conquests on society and culture. The treatment of captured women. The treatment of captured women varied widely based on their backgrounds, circumstances, and the whims of their captors. Some women were taken as spoils of war, treated as property, and subjugated to harsh conditions. In many cases, they were forced into servitude, which included domestic duties and labor in the households of their captors. However, the Mongol Empire also had a different perspective on captured women compared to many contemporary cultures. While some women faced harsh realities, others experienced a degree of elevation in status. Mongol society had a complex relationship with women, shaped by traditions that acknowledged their importance in family and society. Women captured during raids could become wives or concubines of Mongol leaders, significantly altering their social standing. In this capacity, they could enjoy privileges that included wealth, influence, and a certain degree of autonomy. Marriage and concubinage. Marriage was a strategic tool for the Mongols, often used to forge alliances between tribes and clans. Captured women could be married to powerful warriors or leaders, serving both personal and political purposes. For instance, Genghis Khan himself is known to have taken several wives from conquered tribes, including Borta, his first and most significant wife, who was also captured early in their relationship. These unions often helped to solidify political alliances and maintain peace among rival factions. Concubinage was also common in Mongol culture, where powerful men could have multiple wives and concubines. Women in these roles often held considerable influence within their households and sometimes participated in political intrigues of the empire. For instance, some women used their positions to advocate for their families or clans, influencing decisions and maintaining connections across tribal lines. Agency and influence. Despite the initial trauma of being captured, many women managed to exert a degree of agency within their new circumstances. Some adapted to their new roles and found ways to influence their captors and their households. For example, women who became wives or concubines could leverage their positions to advocate for families or even for their people, acting as intermediaries between different cultures. The story of Kutulun, a legendary figure in Mongolian history and the niece of Kublai Khan, illustrates this point. Kutulun was known for her exceptional skills in horsemanship and wrestling, traits that allowed her to gain respect and influence within the Mongol elite. Her refusal to marry unless a suitor could defeat her in wrestling matches highlights the agency some women could assert even within the patriarchal system. Such stories challenge traditional narratives and reveal the diverse ways women navigated their circumstances. By asserting their strength and skills, they carved out spaces for themselves in a male-dominated society. Cultural exchange and adaptation. The interactions between captured women and their captors often resulted in cultural exchange. Many women brought with them customs, knowledge, and practices from their own cultures, contributing to the rich tapestry of the Mongol Empire. This blending of cultures was particularly evident in the arts, cuisine, and religious practices. For instance, some captured women played significant roles in the transmission of knowledge about agriculture and domestic crafts. As the Mongols expanded their empire, they often adopted agricultural practices from the people they conquered, leading to increased agricultural productivity. This adaptation would have been aided by the knowledge and skills of the women who were integrated into the Mongol society, allowing for innovations that enhanced food security and fostered economic growth across diverse regions. Their contributions helped shape a more interconnected and resilient empire. The legacy of captured women. The legacy of women captured during Genghis Khan's conquest extends beyond their immediate experiences. Their stories are crucial in understanding the complexities of the Mongol Empire and its social structures. Many of these women not only influenced their immediate households, but also contributed to the broader dynamics of power within the empire. Furthermore, the narratives of these women have often been overlooked in traditional historical accounts, which tend to focus on military campaigns and the exploits of male leaders. By examining their experiences, we gain a more comprehensive understanding of the Mongol Empire and the role of gender in shaping its history. Conclusion. The fate of captured women under Genghis Khan illustrates the intricate interplay between power, survival, and agency in a time of conquest and upheaval. While many faced hardships and exploitation, others found ways to navigate their circumstances and exert influence within the structures of the Mongol society. Their stories reflect not only the brutality of war, but also the resilience and adaptability of women in historical contexts. As we continue to explore the legacy of Genghis Khan and the Mongol Empire, acknowledging the experiences of these women enriches our understanding of history and its complexities. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of the fate of captured women under Genghis Khan. Their stories of resilience and adaptation remind us of the complexities of history. If you found this video insightful, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.